have no idea what this is going to come out to be. I just know I want to eat, and I'm tired. I will use a better word, exhausted. I'm going to take some butter. And don't mind the water. I cleaned the stove so I smell a little product, but hopefully it doesn't amount to anything. I kind of think I should use a stick of butter. I don't know. I'm going to turn this a little bit high for right now. And I have some chicken wingettes here. And I'm going to put in some of my, I think this is Creole seasoning. I do want a little color to the pot, so I'm going to put some paprika, and a healthy amount would be nice. Oregano is good for something. I don't remember what, so I'm throwing that in there too. I'm not going to be selfish. Absolutely not. Now I'm going to turn my fire down a little bit. I'm going to just put that in there with my spices. Yes, baby, get all you can get in there. I'm not sure, but I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there too. Ooh, that's already singing. Ooh, the pepper up in this pot here. Ooh. Okay, I'll leave that there. Let that have some fun. Just a little taste. Make sure I don't have too much in there. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, that is nice. Oh, I know what I wanted to add in there. I don't know if I have any. I hope I do because I don't have any. This lady came upstairs and, you have any, honey? Took a whole jar downstairs to her apartment and never brought it back. That's the ghetto way of stealing. Oh no! I don't have any honey. I just want a little kick of sweet in there, so I'm gonna put a little touch of sugar in there. A little touch of sugar in there. That smells good, boys and girls. I would love some rice with, but I can't eat rice anymore because it makes me sleep too deep. There's one missing ingredient in my pot of taste and flavor that I want. See the difference in the color over there? Look at that, boys and girls. That is beautiful. Ooh-wee. Now, I know I shouldn't add both of them, so I'm going to add only one. And that's going to be the Worcestershire sauce or the soy sauce. But I need to see something real quick. Sugar is 1 gram. Sodium 940. Sodium 65. Let's use this one. This one because it has lowest sodium. But I just want my chicken a little dark. Oh, I need another jar. Ah, look at that, boys and girls. At the bottom. At the bottom. Woo! Ooh, that smells delicious. Okay, now I'm just going to let that simmer up. Let it simmer up. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, it's beautiful. And I didn't even have to put oil in it. Okay, I see a big bubble of blood. Big bubble of blood. Some blood. Oh. Let this simmer a little bit more, boys and girls. Now, you know what? I think I would really love some rice with that, but I'm not gonna do it. I bought these when I had company, and I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken broth in there. Oh, I like the new tops that they have. Put that in the refrigerator, boys and girls. And I would like bad girl. What you gonna do when they come? I'm gonna eat good, boys and girls. Woo! Let me turn it up just a little bit to get this stuff started cooking up in here. I just want to mix it a little bit and taste my liquid. I should still be happy. She'll be happy with it. Mm, Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Gotta finish the bottle. Dang, I don't have that much in there. Whew. Oh, this is not open. It's just a special taste that I'm tasting, so I just want to give it a little bit more. Okay. One of the things that I'm finding very enjoyable amongst some of the YouTube videos now, look at that juicy in there. Wow! Some of the things that I'm enjoying seeing is how people are using food items that were taken off our menu so long ago for whatever reason, and people are not hanging up on so much of what they wouldn't eat because it is that or that. And I'm glad that they're doing that. For whatever reason, you have to eat whatever you have to eat. It is time to put food on the table so that we can eat. And I kid you not, baby. If I had to survive on this right here, I think I could. I cannot believe the consistency of my juice in there. Just putting together a little, frugal here and there. But I kind of want some more vegetables in my bowl. Hoping it turns out delicious. And you may be wondering why I can't wait, because I may fall asleep. So waiting right now is not an option. Absolutely not. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. You know how they say, right? Now let me show y'all something. I saw somebody eating pasta a couple days ago. He or she put a spoon in the bowl like that, and then they turned like this to to do the pasta. Ooh, look at that, boys and girls. I'm learning. Okay, let me taste it. Oh. Oh, wow. And you know what happened? I hadn't bought these for years, but then I saw someone stocking up on them. I'm like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? And then when I finished watching everything, she used it like I did and jazzed up her pot. I kid you not. That is beautiful, boys and girls. That is beautiful. And I love mixed vegetables. That is basically sometimes the only way I get in some of these things. Oh, good. Hot. This is delicious. Oh my goodness. I have no idea how I lived so long without wanting to cook my own food. I used to hate standing at the stove. But that could be because I was always in pain or unwell or some sort of, you know what I'm saying? So now let me dig at the bottom and get some of this blessing juice. Oh. Oh. boys and girls, when I tell you moist, oh, y'all have got to try some of Shay's Frugal Meals, boys and girls. This here is a keeper. Mmm, 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 mmm. This is a meal, baby. Baby, baby, baby. This is a meal. Oh, and I have decided, let me let y'all see this beautiful lady over here. Even though I have decided that I'm going to venture out and find me a table setting, because I don't sit at my table. I have my Christmas tree and all my crafting supplies there, but little by little I'm moving them into my craft room and whatever the case may be. Anyway, I want to go to the Dollar Tree, nowhere else, just the Dollar Tree, to look for the plate set of the season. Now, I'm kind of leaning towards not doing it because I have about 5 plates already. And on top of that, because I review for Wayfair, I have access to getting me a table set, a plate set, which I do, from time to time. But I'm really interested now in putting together my table settings. Even though I don't have company like that, I did have a friend. He wanted to come over today, and normally I would have said yeah, but right now I want to stay by myself. I haven't been feeling too well, and this particular friend doesn't know how to lift his head out of cell phone. So I don't know if the etiquette of how people feel about someone coming to their house, with their phone and and playing a game, So I feel if you want to play your game, have your game, but stay home and play your game or go somewhere else. When you come here, you expecting to visit with someone, so I don't want to see your head in your phone and it drives me crazy. So I don't want to have a conversation. But I kid you not, boys and girls, I want to show you up front what this bowl looks like. Now you tell me if you didn't have something to eat and someone offered you this right here, that you would not sit down and bestow yourself some love and some kindness and eat this meal. Yes, and I put together 2 bowls of pasta in my refrigerator. And you know what I said to myself? I can't possibly finish that pasta within, maybe a day or 2. I have to make something else to eat. But just because, whatever the reason may be, I don't have anyone that could have eaten that, to bestow themselves some kindness, but this right here, boys and girls, y'all better stop playing with your girl. I can cook, honey. I can cook. I cannot wait to get into the store and just try new things, just throw it in the pot. Now, I have been using my chives to throw around my apartment to make sure I keep, the little friends that be in the neighborhood and the walls out. I really want to try it in a meal to see what flavor I can get, but I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that I probably wouldn't like that. Probably wouldn't like that, but this, So I know that when I see these noodle packets, now I kid you not, I saw these made, and I don't like how they make the noodles. I'm not happy about that, but I'm not gonna let all that pay rent up in my head. I'm gonna get me a whole lot of these noodles to drop in some of my chicken, throw in my little butter, and call it a meal. Because right now with the way things are going, I prefer to have a nourishing meal on my stove. And if I get to the point where my body start hurting and all that crap like it used to, I will remove this from my diet immediately. My health comes first, but this right here, boys and girls, I'm not gonna lie, y'all really want some. I can tell y'all want some. I can feel it. Yes, I can. But I just finished designing a beautiful tote bag, and I'm going to go in my room and finish designing tote bags. But let me tell you something. I landed on someone's Etsy shop a little while ago, and I look at the wholesale price in the catalog, and then the shipping price, and I'm looking at her price. Now I'm in an Etsy group, and some people are complaining about how come they're not making any money, how come they're owing Etsy all of this money, and I'm looking at this woman here, honey. She has damn near everything in her shop that I have in mind, just decorated differently because we're using two different methods. But her price is absolutely on the wholesale, on the wholesale price. There is not even a dollar uh, generated from that. So when Etsy put their fees on it, she's going to be angry. But I said, am I supposed to lean towards saying to her, you didn't put your profit on it to cover your fees? Because she is, obviously an opponent of mine, but I don't really consider myself an opponent of anyone's, because the buyer decides if they want to shop with me. That's it. Not my prices, not nothing else, just the buyer. So if someone's not going to buy, then they're just not going to buy. So it is what it is. And I'm trying to think, should I just, kindly, gently say, go back into your catalog and look at the shipping and your fees. But I kid you not. But I'm going to tell you, this morning I saw a post and a woman said, she's don't have anything to do, and what can she do? Her time that doesn't cost any money. Boys and girls, join Printiful, design some items, throw it, but take Printable's free store and work on sharing. Work on sharing. Oh, I have to tell y'all something. This has nothing to do with food. So if you're looking for food, you can back out the door. The exit sign is over there. Oh my goodness. I woke up this morning exhausted and everything, still tired, but I think I'm gonna be grinding in that room for a little while. And then I got a notice that, now this was in the middle of the night, so when I say, I got a notice that my my something went up at that point 3%. And it basically said, because of Mary. Wow! I was like, woo, yeah, my girl is showing up for me. And then I was like, 3%. But I'm grateful for any percentage because it means that it's going up. So the numbers don't matter. The numbers don't matter. But I ended up going back to sleep, suffering with exhaustion. And then I woke up and it said whatever that word was 8% up. And this one had Mary in there, and then it had Beverly in there. And I'm like, oh man, your girls are showing up. Wow. And then I said, oh, all right, I can't, tired or whatever. Then I turned around and I looked a little while later. Now I'm doing everything in my power not to keep checking my stats, because stuff like that would drive your mind bonkers, especially if you already know you're not getting paid anytime soon. Just grind and do what's natural to you, and don't chase, because it's going to get frustrating, especially if you don't see the money. I have no idea when I'm going to see a penny, but I do know that this morning it was up 32%. I was like, yes, boys and girls. And the only thing I am doing is what I would normally do. I'm not chasing anything. I'm not deliberately what I would normally do. So I am so thankful. But when I see a penny, I'm going to be like, woo! But the good thing is, I don't know how I'm going to earn that penny. Don't know how I'm going to earn that penny. But it is what it is. Facebook monetization is a little bit stressful, because this morning when I looked into it, they want me to make 30 posts. And I'm like, okay, what 30 posts am I going to make while I'm really and truly trying to focus on designing my tote bags and stuff? And designing my tote bags right now is replacing that table right there that I may not want to sit at, as long as it would take me to sit at it to hear the space that I need to be busy. So I joined printful, and that's what I'm doing. But this morning I said to myself, I don't want to put too many products in there and overwhelm someone, especially with someone who doesn't really know how to decide. And then I said, you know what, let me just browse Etsy and see what's going on over there. And then I put in certain things, and I'm like, okay, this person has 2,000 items, and I'm like, okay, this person has 250 items, so maybe it's not too overwhelming. And then I'm looking around at products and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? Choice is beautiful. You don't have to be that type of person that sit down and say, okay, I want this. But options, it's beautiful. So I started designing this bag, but I knew I wanted a bag that I would never find anywhere else. So I found some patterns that just don't go together. And then I put one at the bottom and one at the top, and I'm like, okay, then I put a piece at the center, and I'm like, that don't look too, and I want it to be something that is just unique, you know what I'm saying? So then I flipped the colors around, and then it said, and then I went to set it in stone and put it live, and I'm like, no. So then I go back, and I'm saying, okay, let me just shrink this just a little bit. And when I was like that, it said, boom. So I said, now I like this. So I put it on. But I'm going to see how I can order for myself a sample. The problem is, I would want to order the sample and send it directly to someone's home. I don't want to send it to mine, because to send it to me and then have to pay the cost to ship it is the problem, because I have 2 shirts, but I want to ship out about 4 shirts. The shipping and handling is a problem for me. So financially, I don't have access to, now, a couple stamps, little envelopes, throw that down. I have that. So I'm talking about when it comes to actual package. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But thank you so much for chiming in, and I love you all, and you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.